Hello students, welcome to all 4 e-learning classes. So today we are discussing about the electric potential. Okay. See, last topic we are up to previous topic we are studied about what is intensity of electric field and electrostatic force. Okay, what is electric flux and Gauss laws and its applications. Now about electrostatic potential. This is a new topic. Okay. See, in electrostatics, here divide into two types: electric charges and fields, and electric potential and capacitance. So in electric charges and fields, we are mainly concentrated on the two physical quantities. Those are electric field intensity and electrostatic force. These two are related to the vectors. Okay. And coming to the potential and capacitance, it is also part of the electrostatics. But here these two are the related to the scalar quantities. The properties of vectors and scalars are entirely different. Okay. So here we are studying about the again properties of the charges which are at rest but related to the physical quantities, those who are related to the scalar. Okay. See, first of all, electrostatic potential, or simply we may say that electric potential. It is denoted by letter V. Okay, denoted by the letter V. See, for suppose this is empty free space here. For suppose we need to place a point charge at any point in the free space. We want to place a point charge, okay, at any point in the free space. See, initially there is no electric field here. It is completely free space. And we know that what is when a charged particle is placed within the electric field, then only force experiences on it. But if there is no electric field, what is the force is zero. When force is zero, what is the amount of work done will be zero. Means initially by placing a point charge or any other charge at any point in the free space, the amount of work done will be zero. Okay, the amount of work done will be zero here because we are placing the point charge in the free space. Just we are introducing the point charge in the free space. Okay, now let us take here we are placing a point charge. What happens around the charged particle? The field is influenced and an electric field is set up around the charged particle. Okay, now if another charge is there at without any influence of the electric field, okay, some infinite distance a charged particle is there. Now those charged particle is brought into the electric field by the first charge. Okay, now we have to move the positive charge, okay, from infinite distance to at any point in the electric field. Okay, in such conditions some work has to be done against that intensity of electric field. Okay, here now let us take, if a point charge is initially there at infinite distance, the amount of work done by moving a charge from infinity to at any point in the electric field is called as electrostatic potential at that point. Okay, whenever we are placing a charge at any point in the free space, the amount of work done will be zero because there is no initially electric field here. Okay, without gravitation, here we are not considering the gravitational field, just only the electric field, work done by the electric field. So there is no electric field, so obviously there is no electrostatic force. When force zero, what is the work done is also zero. Now if you are moving a charge from infinite distance to at any point, the amount of work done by moving the charge from infinite distance to at any point in the electric field is called as electrostatic potential at that point. So mathematically it can be written as the formula can be written as V is equals to W by Q naught. V is equals to W by Q naught. Means the amount of work done by moving a positive test charge from infinite distance to at any point in the field is called as a electrostatic potential at that point. So this is a mathematical form. V is equals to W by Q naught. So what are the units here? If you are observing these units, joule per coulomb, joule per coulomb, or we may write this is volt, joule per coulomb or volt, and it is a scalar quantity. What is potential? Is a scalar. Okay. Now how can we define from this definition? V is equals to W by Q naught. We may define 1 volt. What is 1 volt means? 1 volt is nothing but 1 coulomb of 1 joule of work has to be done by moving a 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to at any point in the field. 1 joule of work has to be done by moving 1 coulomb of charge between any 2 points, then the potential is said to be 1 volt. Okay, 1 joule per 1 coulomb is equals to 1 volt. 1 joule of work has to be done by moving the charge 1 coulomb, then the potential is said to be 1 volt. Okay, this is about the volt definition. Now in the same way, in the previous topics we are derived the relations between, okay, some E and V, okay, and also derived the expression for intensity of electric field due to point charge, intensity of electric field due to system of charges, okay, and intensity of electric field due to dipole. Now here also we should find the expression for potential due to the system of charges, potential due to the point charge, potential due to the dipole. Okay, see, first of all, potential due to the system of potential due to a point charge. What is the next topic is potential due to the point charge. So this is only the definition of potential, potential due to point charge. Next, okay, see, what is potential due to a point charge? We have to derive the expression for potential due to a point charge. Now let us consider a charge Q is kept at any point in the free space. Let O be a point in the free space. A charge Q is kept at any point in the free space. Now whenever we are placing the charge Q here, what happens around these charged particle? Certain electric field is set up. Okay, the field is modified and an electric field is set up. Now let us take here, let us consider this is a point P there within the electric field. The point P there within the electric field. Now consider 2 more points. Okay, let us take this one more point there within the electric field. B is also there within the electric field, and the dotted lines indicates that there is no electric field here. The electric field formed by this charge Q is there up to this point. Okay, so this is a source charge because it is the responsible of producing the electric field. So this is named as a source charge. Now this is the dotted line indicates there is no electric field. Let us consider this is at infinite distance. Okay, a positive test charge, unit positive test charge Q naught is there here. Okay, now what is a point P there within the electric field? Let us take the point P is there within the electric field at a distance R from the source charge. In the same way, the point A is there at a distance x from the source charge, and let us take the distance between A and B is dx. Okay, the distance between A and B is dx. Okay, now if Q naught be the test charge there initially at infinite distance, so first of what is mean by potential, we are deriving the expression for potential due to this point charge. Okay, see, whenever we are calculating the potential due to the point charge, first of all we should calculate the amount of work done for the very smaller displacement. Okay, the amount of work done by moving the charge through a smaller displacement A to B. Why we are calculating? Actually we are moving the charge from infinity to the point P. Okay, we may calculate the work done from here to here directly, but here what is Coulomb force is not a constant. Electrostatic force is not a constant force. It is a variable force. Okay, so that we first of all we have to place these Q naught charge from infinity to the place at the point A. Now we are placing the charge Q naught at the point A. Okay, initially it is there at infinite distance, but here we are placing at the point A. Now when the positive test charge Q naught is there within the electric field formed by the charge Q. So what is the direction of electric field formed by the positive charge? Is radially outwards. This is a direction of E, radially outwards from the charge. And we know that when a positive charge is placed within the electric field, when a positive charge is placed within the electric field, okay, then what should be the direction of force acting on it? Is along the direction of electric field. So the force acting on it is along the direction of electric field. This is the direction of F, or we may say that B to A, the force acting B to A. So in general also this is a positive charge, this is also positive charge. Obviously it is repelled or not, because it is a unit positive test charge. It is not repelled. This charge only repelled here. The Q naught is repelled by the charge Q, so that it moves along the away from the source charge. Okay. Now the repulsion force acting on the charge Q naught kept at the point A is along B to A, repelling along this direction. Against the repulsive force, we have to move these positive test charge from A to B. Now what is? We have to move the positive test charge Q naught against the repulsive force from A to B, that is through a smaller displacement dx. Now let dW be the amount of work done in this process. What is dW be the? A small amount of work done by moving the charge from A to B. Okay, right here dW be the small amount of work done by moving the charge through a displacement dx, through a displacement dx, that is from A to B, from A to B. What is here? We may write dW is equals to F dot dx. What is the displacement of the charged particle is from A to B? What is the force acting on the charged particle is from B to A? Force is towards the right side, displacement is towards the left side. So what is dW is equals to F dot dx. So we may write F dx cos theta. What is theta here? 180 degrees. Cos 180 minus 1. dW is equals to minus F dx. What is dW value is minus F dx. This is a small amount of work done, or we may substitute. What is F? F be the force. Okay, by the Coulomb's law. What is the force acting on charge Q naught? Force acting on charge Q naught is F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by, what is the distance between Q and Q naught? X. Q naught by X square. Okay. So what happens? dW value is equals to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by X square dx. Okay. This is a work done, a small amount of work done by moving the charge from A to B through a smaller displacement A to B. Okay. Smaller displacement dx. Now actually we are moving the charge from infinite distance to the point P. Okay, we should calculate the work done from infinite distance to the point P. Then here you should write the total work done by moving the total work done in moving the charge from infinity to the point P. Infinity to point P. So let it be W. What is W is equals to? W is equals to integration of dW. What is W is equals here? Integration of dW. So that implies W is equals to integration of, what is dW value is? Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by X square dx. Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by X square dx. What is dx? Be the small displacement. Actually it is varies from infinity to the point P. So initially the charge is there at infinite distance. Now placing at the point P means finally it is there at a distance R. So the dx varies from infinity to the point R, infinity to R. If you are observing this equation, what is Q naught are the constant. During the motion charge is invariant. We know that these are the constants. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is also constant, right outside the integration. W is equals to minus Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught are constants. What is the rest? Integration of infinity to R 1 by X square dx. Integration of 1 by X square dx. In limits, lower limit infinity, upper limit is R. Integration of infinity to R 1 by X square dx. W is equals to minus Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now what is integration of 1 by X square dx is? So it can be written as minus 1 by X. Limits from infinity to the point R. Since we have an expression integration of x to the power of n dx is equals to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Okay. Now what is 1 by x square can be written as x power minus 2. X power minus 2. X power minus 2 dx, that is x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, which is equals to minus 1 by x. Okay. So that integration of 1 by x square dx value is minus 1 by x. Already here also negative sign is there. Minus into minus plus. So W is equals to 1, okay, Q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now minus into minus plus, substitute the limits. Instead of x, what is the upper limit is R. Minus, instead of x, what is the lower limit is infinity. 1 by infinity. Okay. So what is something by infinity is? 0. So this term becomes 0. Therefore, W is equals to, we may write like this, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R. Okay, the second term is 0. 1 by infinity means 0. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R. This is the amount of work done by moving the charge from infinity to the point P. But actually we should find potential. What is? By the definition of potential, what is V is equals to W by Q naught. What is the charge here we are moving? Q naught be the charge. So what is the work we got here? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R whole by Q naught. Now Q naught get cancelled. This is a W value and by Q naught. Now Q naught get cancelled. Therefore, what is V is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So this is the expression for potential due to the point charge. Okay, the expression for potential due to point charge. V is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. And we know that what is intensity of electric field due to point charge is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. Means electric field intensity at any point is varies inversely with the square of the distance. But whereas potential varies inversely with the distance. Just here Q constant, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught constant. When R value increases, what happens? Potential value will be decreases. When R decreases, see if you are calculating the potential. So in this diagram, what is P is B, A, 3 points are there. Now at which point potential is more means? If you are observing P is closer to the charge Q, if R is less, potential is more. V proportional to 1 by R. Here the distance of the point P is less than A and B. So here distance is less, potential is more. Now here in these 2 points, potential at point B is greater than potential at point A. Okay. So here you should remember this formula. What is the expression for potential due to point charge means? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So this proof will be asked in 4 marks question in IPE, but in the MSET point of view you should remember this formula directly. Okay, this is the expression for potential due to the point charge. What is meant by electrostatic potential? The amount of work done by moving a positive test charge from infinite distance to at any point in the electric field is called as electrostatic potential at that point. And we know that what is potential is a scalar quantity. The units of potential are joule per coulomb or volt. See, whenever we are deriving the expression for potential due to the point charge, first we are considering a point charge at any point in the free space. Okay, and initially a charge Q naught is there at infinite distance. Q naught is a positive test charge initially there at infinite distance. And considering 3 points here, P is nearer to this charge Q which is located at a distance R. And A, B are also 2 points there within the electric field. Okay, these two are separated by a small displacement dx. Okay, see, first of all, what is Q naught is there at infinite distance. It is not experienced by any electrical force. It is out of the electric field. So first of all, that Q naught charge brought from infinity to the point A. Now the point A lies within the electric field formed by this charge Q. And we know that whenever a charge placed in the electric field, it experiences electrostatic force. Which type of force is exerted here? Repulsion force. Okay, positive charge, we are placing the positive Q naught charge. The electric field formed by the positive charge radially outwards direction. Obviously we know that when a positive charge is introduced within the electric field, the force is in the direction of electric field, so it may repulse towards the right side. Okay, We cannot calculate the work done directly by moving the charge from infinity to the point P because it is a variable force. If it is a constant force, directly we may write W is equal to F dot S. But it is a variable force, so we are using the method of integration. See, first whenever we are placing the charge Q naught at the point A, now these two are exert a electrostatic force. What is by the Coulomb's law? Electrostatic force is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught by what is the distance between them? X square. What is its direction? B to A. Now against the repulsion force we are moving the charge from A to B. Repulsion force B to A, moving the charge from A to B through a small displacement dx. Now the amount of work done in this case by moving the charge from A to B is what is dW. So small amount of work done, that is dW. What is dW formula? Force into displacement. F right side, dx left side, angle 180, cos 180 minus 1. So what you will get here? dW is equal to minus f dx, substituting the f value here. Okay, but actually we are not moving the charge only that from only A to B. We are moving the charge from infinity to the point P. Means the distance varies from infinity to the R. The work done in this process is W, which is equal to sum of all dW's, integration of dW, substituting the value of dW, what is minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught by x square dx. If you are observing these equation, q naught and 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught are constant, okay, right outside of the integration. So remaining 1 by x square dx. Integration of 1 by x square dx is minus 1 by x. Okay, we know that by using these equation we may write it is 1 by x. Minus into minus plus q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught. Substituting the limits, instead of x upper limit is r, lower limit is infinity. And we know what is something by infinity is 0. This term becomes 0. So what is the work done? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught by r. But what is our definition is, by the definition of potential, the amount of work done by moving the charge from infinite distance to at any point in the field is called electrostatic potential. V is equals to W by Q naught. This is the value of W. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught by r. By Q naught is there. By Q naught get cancelled. V is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. So from this equation we may say that the potential varies inversely with the distance, whereas electric field intensity varies inversely with the square of the distance. Okay.